All right, 5:35, a total TikTok ban. That is the goal of a bipartisan bill that has surfaced in the U.S. Senate. The proposal aims to block the app and other foreign-owned technology that may pose a security threat to the U.S. Now, even though TikTok says its data is secure, its China-based owners could be compelled to turn over sensitive user information to Beijing under state law. Bringing in Doug Luzader live from the nation's capital this morning. Doug, good morning once again.
Good morning.
Yeah, so when we know that TikTok is banned on federal government devices, but when lawmakers talk about cracking down on the app, what exactly does that mean, Doug?
Well, I think they're talking about giving authority to the president to potentially ban TikTok. Now, you know, whether that happens or not is another matter, but the fact that it's gotten this far shows you the level of concern about this app. And it's not just the data, that's part of it. The fact that so much data is collected from individuals here in the United States and the idea that that could get back to the Chinese government. The other issue, though, has to do with China's ability to perhaps change messaging in TikTok and influence debate here in this country. So there are a number of concerns about the app. What happens with it, though, is really what's going to be on full display here as far as Congress is concerned. This bipartisan bill that's introduced today would give the president new authority to deal with foreign-owned technology companies, but it's really about TikTok and what to do about this app that is exceedingly popular, not just globally, but also here in the United States.
Yeah, and in terms of that popularity, Doug, I mean, TikTok is a source of income for a lot of people. And even though it looks like there is, bipartisan support for, cracking down on the app, are there some who say that this move, infringes on free speech?
Well, clawing back TikTok would be awfully difficult. It would probably involve legal challenges. But nevertheless, it's certainly possible that we may head in that direction if the president is given this additional authority by Congress.
And, Doug, is this something that, other social media companies, Facebook, Instagram, I know they're the same company, but is this something that they should all be concerned about looking at this, or is this only concerning TikTok?
Well, this is primarily dealing with foreign-owned technology companies. But, it's not too difficult to read between those lines and see they're talking specifically about TikTok here. But other companies like Facebook, for instance, which are, based here in the United States, that's another matter. Although for every social media company, there is growing concern about the influence they have, especially when it comes to election time, for instance. So, they may be ultimately in for greater regulatory schemes, but at the moment the issue is TikTok and the closeness that it may have to the Chinese government.
All right, we'll see how this bill progresses. Doug Luzader from D.C. this morning. Thank you.
Thanks.